Oof. Okay. All right. Welcome, everyone. This is episode number... This is episode... What is this? 34? Yeah, right here seems to be a safe spot to build. Way back here. Which is awesome, because I want to be able to just dump a ton of this. You know what? I'm going to set up a place to request the circuit boards back home so that I don't have to worry about that as much. Because currently I'm hoarding them like on my character and I don't, or in my truck, and I don't particularly want to do that because it just takes up a lot of space that I don't necessarily need to be arguing with. Water bottle. Nothing there. Okay, that seems to be everything from this location. Some goo there. Couple nuclears there. Do I have? I do. Slap that down. Construction filter menu. That's one of my favorites. Just having a nice clean inventory is lovely. Okay, I need more iron. Is there just an iron on the floor here somewhere that I can steal? Like that one. That's 3. Perfect. Yeah, just being able to throw stuff like this down. Just like that. Tear that up. Dump everything. Keep the water and the food. Set everything else to supply so all of that can get grabbed. Food and water. Okay. Let's continue to follow this around. That was the area I'd already cleaned. That's a pit of goo. Okay, I don't know if I particularly need to go over here. This thingy here doesn't do anything, does it? No, it's just a random pillar looking thingy. Okay. And then over here just opens up to kind of an open area that doesn't have anything. That's that dam looking thingy we saw on the map. Which reminds me, I need a map chip, which I have not made yet. I don't think it's that expensive. It's like obsidian and aluminum or something. Like, it's pretty cheap. I just have yet to actually sit down and make one. I've also unlocked tier 4 and tier 5 exoskeletons, but the tier 5 specifically requires some like pulsars of sorts that I don't have yet. Okay, let's go to this thingy first in the back. I'm kind of bypassing that structure to come back here first. Oh, there's all kinds of goodies here. Oh, yeah. Tons of mushrooms. Love that. Is there a bunch of iron back here? There's some. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I need 4 because I have to throw a foundation first, right? So I need 1 more. There's 1 there. Okay. Okay. Throw down a locker. Set to supply all. Give it the mushrooms. And then I do need a water. Okay. Dump the rest. Okay. This area back here does not have any goo or anything. Energy fuse multiplier. Oh my gosh, that's like 6 grand I just found sitting on the floor. Oh my goodness gracious. I love that. Holy free holies, what was in there? 4 rockets, 6 mutagens. Wow. I mean, I'll take it. I have no objection to finding that much stuff hidden in the back here. Okay, and then this building has nothing inside of it. Okay. Throw down a second storage. Dump everything except for that fuse. Supply all. Put the fuse in the truck because that's very valuable and I want to take it with me. Oh, what's in here? Okay, well, for starters, that's an elevator. Oh, I should have grabbed oxygen while I was down. Oh, well. I can always jump off if I need to. Okay, nothing on that end. Nothing on this end either. Ooh. Okay. But way back here... Oh boy. What did we find? That was a good find. Purification fuse. Here, far from scrutiny, they'd love to make us forget our humanity, our hopes and destinies. Whatever happened in the past, we're still humans. We should be allowed to dream at night. We won't make it scared animals forever. If you think the same, if you yearn for something else, for more, blah, 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 join us. You'll find us under the rocky trees, like rats. Okay, I still don't know what the rocky trees references yet. I still don't know. Oh gosh, there's so much stuff up here. Okay. All right, well, let's just fly down because I need oxygen. Thank you. Weirdly enough, you get oxygen back immediately for getting in the truck. You don't get it back immediately from hitting other stuff. Okay, one more storage. And then one more storage. Supply all. Organize, iron. Yeah, see that fuse? I actually requested that fuse. Okay, I need one of you. Okay. Blueprint screen. Okay, organize. Is there any food here? No. Interior wall. Okay. Okay, supply everything. Nothing there. I'm surprised the mushrooms have not been getting yanked. I was pretty sure I set those up to get pulled, but they don't seem to be getting pulled. Oh, tier 4 GPS. That's one of the ones I was waiting for. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's head back up. Oh. Where's the button? There's the call button. I was like, kind of need the call button. Make sure there's nothing else down here to worry about. Oh, there's our elevator. Okay. Send me back up. The nice thing is we're down to 0.9 on oxygen, so that's awesome. All right. There we go. Grab all that. Grab all that. Oh, come on. That's a special spacesuit. It's my first time seeing one of those. Okay, was there anything else down here? There's 2 sleeping spots, that message, the chest that was there, which we already grabbed. Everything over here seems to be dead or gone. Okay, I think that's everything for this back spot here. Dump everything except for that spacesuit. Oh, yeah, I'm a marshmallow peep. I love it. What are the emotes? 1. Waving. Hi, it's me. The marshmallow peep man. Cool. Dump that spacesuit. Let's grab everything from the truck. Take the truck. And we'll just leave those all there. They're all set to deliver or supply or whatever, so I can just ignore those and then come back to them when I'm ready. All right, we got some spores there, but There hasn't been as much of a demand to really push for the purification stuff. At least not as much as I was expecting. So I've kind of been okay to just kind of do my own thing. Like I got a certain amount of it started and then I've kind of just left it alone since. What the heck? Oh, I was about to say I saw the goo. Whee! Oh. I was about to say I brought a kablooey, a whammy kablammy. There we go. Oh my. Full inventory. All right, we got to figure out where we're going to stage at here. Probably further over here again. How far do I have to get away to get out of the toxicness? Yeah, because I was going to say over here was clean. Yeah. I also have one more blueprint. Let's come back over here and activate that real quick. Flare. Nice. In fact, I can just dump the goo. I could probably drop the pulsar and have the bots come get it. If I set up a spot to request it. No. I mean, really, I should set up a chest that requests at least fuses alone, just fuses. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about the fuses. I could just dump them everywhere, and then the bots would be like, oh, and bring it all back for me. Yeah, get all the super and stuff coming back. Okay. Let's set the truck down. Oh, the lag. The vehicle feels really laggy too, I'm noticing. I don't know. In general, it feels less laggy for me to just fly around myself, but we'll have to see. I might have adjusted certain settings too high, and that might be partly why. Oh, it might be that render distance needs to be turned down on these larger spots. Hang on, let's try that. If we go graphics and turn this down to just high, does that increase frame rate by a bit? Yeah, I think I'd say that feels smoother just from that one change. Oh. Hello. Didn't realize I was on an elevator. Okay. What was the point of this? The game's like, absolutely nothing. You fell for it. Okay. Yeah, since I lowered that graphic setting down by 1, the game feels infinitely better. Okay. Oh yeah, this is way smoother since I lowered it from very high to high. Okay, I want to say my stuff was further over... Yeah, up there. I think that's the rail right there. $53 out of 132. Yeah, okay. Come back up here. Whoa. Funny enough, that was not what I was intending to do there. Yeah, put that. Set to dump. Okay. All right, we're going to set the truck down again. Whoop. Why do I keep doing that? I keep doing the order wrong on the buttons, and then it keeps dumping it instead. And I'm like, ah. Okay. Let's grab some oxygen. And then head back down. Yeah, I have noticed since pulling that down to high from very high, this does feel significantly cleaner. A lot smoother. Hello. Oh my goodness, the goodies. Sheer weight of goodies, I'm full. No. Well, hopefully that didn't super negatively affect the quality of the videos up until this point, because if having the game quality turned to where it was greatly reducing frame rate, it means we're going to have 3 or 4 episodes that are going to be real nasty. And I'm going to feel bad about that. Okay, up here looks clean. Yeah, let's come over here. Ah. Well, here's the next question. If I look down here in this water, is it going to say out of 200? No, out of 500. Okay, interesting. See, because I wonder if there's going to be like an upgraded, another upgraded chip level that tells you what places on the map or whatever have clean water versus dirty water. Because just cleaning the goo is one of the elements, but it doesn't necessarily express a demand for you to do the clean the water too. But I have noticed that if you want the toxic water, you have to chase it to wherever currently has toxic water. Which later on is going to be important if I need more later. So, okay, let's come visit this place. Huh. Interesting. Water, food, cigars. That's still one of my favorite episodes of Hogan's Heroes. It's so funny. Prisoners, escapes, cigars. Sees the cigar box. And then Clink scrambles to open it for the general, and he can't get it open. And so Colonel Hogan reaches into his pocket and pulls out one of the cigars that he stole from earlier and gives it to the general. It's an extremely funny movie. Okay, I need more storages. Yes, set to supply all. Ooh, I did find some water. So let's keep the water. All right, let's take that explosive with us, because we can, if we have any of those explosives, we can deploy those to great effect. Okay. Let's get some oxygen. Just how I'm sitting there. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's a ton right in the middle there that I haven't touched yet, but I'm kind of working my way around the perimeter, and then I'll go in. There's something glowy over there. I think it's just that corner there that looks glowy, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that cranking up the render distance has very serious consequences on this expansion. Although, generally speaking, I don't think I ever turned it up above high or whatever it was set to. The very high has only been recently that I turned it up that high, and I clearly didn't need to. Which is good to know. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. Oh, there was a thingy up here. Oh, there wasn't a thingy up here. But there's whatever that is over there. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good, actually. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're doing good time-wise, too. Lovely. Absolutely wild. Yes. Dump everything. No, you can't have my food. You can have everything else, but you can't have my food. Ooh, my hip. Lay heap. Everything there looks good. Okay, that is supplying. Perfect. Dump the food. Grab the oxygen. Okay, so I did finish up there, so I think we can start coming over here to these buildings now. Okay, so those are not openable. Yeah, this facility has literally nothing in it. I saw, yeah, I was gonna say, I saw this little one here. Oh, cool. Okay. Lots of goo. What's in here? Water, oxygen capsule. Whoa, that's a cocoa bean. Wow. Oh dear. Mistakes were made. It exploded and went everywhere. Weird that there's a ladder, but it's like way over there. There isn't a ladder on this end. Okay, let's dump oxygen, water. In fact, you know what? Oxygen, we can get rid of the oxygen. We don't need that here. Okay. Yeah, dump all of that except for the cocoa seed. We'll take that home ourselves. The rest of this, we should be able to leave here. Cool. Okay. Alrighty. 85 out of 132. One aluminum, one iron. Oh dear. I didn't do it. See, some of these are... That was huge. That was our first plant fuse that we found in this entire game. Algae, water. Yeah, some of these you can open, some of them you can't. And I'm not 100% sure what determines what is and isn't. Okay, that goes up. This goes in. Oh. This part's underwater. Okay. What the heck? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, under here had a bad day. Whoop, or a bad time. Look at that. Wow, it is really hard to tell what I'm looking at. Okay. Nope. I was supposed to say, where's the way back up? Okay. Yeah, plant fuse is huge. That's our first fuse of plants. And we can set up a triple over by the trees for it. Because the tree threes I think give 1,000 or 1,100, something like that. 1,250. Yeah, 1,250. Quite a lot. Okay, dump the food and the water there. Gosh, not nearly as much of this is getting picked up as I was hoping for. To be fair, our base is quite full of just stuff. So it's not like we have a ton of space at the moment anyway. The main thing is just setting up enough storage or enough at least having all of these things ready to go. Let's keep the explosives. Yeah, the rest of that we can leave there. Okay, I'm gonna need food and water soon. Probably after this next visit. After the next trip in. Okay, so down here was where we were. And we found that in this room here was this big chest. There we go. Now the rest of this room appears to be empty. Okay, some shelves over there that are empty. Nothing on the walls that we can interact with. That's that dead end there. And then this leads up. Okay. That leads out. This room was where we had the plant fuse. I don't think there's anything else down here. Yeah, okay. So back upstairs. Okay, and then nothing on top. Okay, this building's next. Okay, so when the whatever these are called, the servers, when the servers are lit up, you can't take them. When the servers are dark like this, you can. Yeah, see, those two are dark. These two are lit up, so you can't touch them. Which is kind of weird, but to each their own. Oh, see, and then that one. Does it have to be slightly ajar for us to be able to open it? No fuses there either. Okay. Wow. We did unlock the circuit boards, which is cool. It won't necessarily be able to do anything, at least for a while. Like, I won't be able to craft them for a while. They're kind of expensive to make. Okay, and then I need to throw down a silicon here. There. Explosives, cool. One more there. Dump everything. Dump everything. Supply all. Okay, organize. Okay, I need water. And I can eat one of those foods because those foods aren't super efficient anyway. Okay. Okay, those are all set to dump, but are not currently giving us anything. Interesting. I do love these big facilities, though. The big facilities are my favorite. Okay, so those servers we determined are fine. This one we determined was open, and we can deconstruct it, which is kind of wild. Interesting. Oh, it's that thingy, the swivel on the top. Okay. Nothing up there. Oh, couple of chests here. And they're just the chests tucked around the side. I get you. Here, let's do something real quick here since we have them. I'm going to come right here. I'm going to go like that. I know it's a waste, but I have a million of them and I'm not using them for anything. So let's just get them out of here. Yeah, that last one only was on 2 and I knew that up front, but it's fine. I'd rather just have it out of my inventory at that point. Okay, one more of these. Dump everything. Dump everything. One of the things that's so funny to me, though, is the sheer distance from our base where we are here. The bots are going to take ages to fly out here. At the speed that they currently can go, because they're tier 1 robots, it's going to take them years to get out here. Interesting that a lot of the toxic goo seems to be near these explosive, or the the barrels there. Did I get the other chest way over here? I don't remember. I remember touching it. Yeah.